that gray area between breast milk and baby formula and pizza and burgers when you're transitioning a baby into eating solid foods. What do you start feeding them? How do you make sure they're getting the nutritional requirements before they can order those pizzas themselves? Well, those are the questions that we took to our dietitian to find out how you can get that baby to eat solid food.
Well, at 6 months, babies are ready to start solid food. So also if they're sitting straight up in a high chair, if they can hold their head up, if they're able to watch food with their eyes, follow food with their eyes, as well as open and close their mouth over a spoon, as well as if they can swallow food. So those are some signs if they're to show that babies are ready to start solid food. It's important to start off with an iron-fortified infant cereal. And then offering them textures that are very thin purees and then progress to a thicker puree. So offering single grain cereals such as rice, barley, oats, again waiting 3 to 5 days before introducing the next type of grain. And then if they can tolerate those types of grains, then you can mix them, the different grains together. And it's important to mix them with breast milk or iron-fortified infant formula as well. Offer one food at a time, wait for about 3 to 5 days. This makes it easier for parents to determine if there's an allergic reaction to a food. So if the baby is having trouble breathing, or if they develop a rash, if they have any vomiting or diarrhea, it's important to stop feeding that food and to follow up with your healthcare provider. If there's no family history of a food allergy, then they can offer full cooked eggs to babies at 6 months. So this should be, of course, pureed and then modifying that texture as the babies grow older. So eggs are an important source of protein as well as other iron-rich foods. Offering a variety of vegetables and fruits is important, so again, one at a time, and offering usually the more bland vegetables is important, so the squashes or the pears, again at a texture that's appropriate, so one at a time and then mixing them. And then at around 9 months you can offer homogenized milk in a cup, so a little bit at a time, as well as plain yogurt and cheese. Most of baby's nutrition will come from breast milk or formula from 6 to 9 months. And then solids will be in smaller amounts at the beginning. So a good golden rule is to let the babies decide how much and if they're going to eat, because it varies from day to day, and they can regulate their appetite. They know when they're hungry and when they're full.
Oh, to be a baby again with so much great food just waiting for you to discover. Well, we hit the streets today to find out what you started feeding your babies at home and if there are any foods in particular that they just couldn't get enough of.
Avocado, sweet potato, not fruit surprisingly, but vegetables. Scrambled egg.
She ate really well from when she was a baby.
Any foods in particular that she took to?
Everything, actually. Like Greek salad. They started eating Greek salad when they were really young. And
is Greek salad still a favorite?
Yeah, we have it like every night for dinner.
So the tradition started early then?
Yes, and she's a good eater.
Pureed spinach and Gosh, it's been so long.
Well, you used to make that banana spinach mush there in the blender, and they loved it. Yeah. Very healthy.
That's a good trick.
Yeah, a little sweet and a little health, yeah.
And are they picky eaters today?
No, they're not. They eat anything.
Indian food.
As babies?
Him especially, more than the little one.
Wow, that seems like quite the undertaking. You start them young into ethnic foods.
Yeah, I got in trouble for that, cleaning the diapers out and all that. So.
Milk is a great source of calcium, protein, and other nutrients we need in our diet. Unpasteurized or raw milk can be contaminated with disease-causing bacteria that can cause serious illness, from fever, diarrhea, and vomiting to more life-threatening illnesses. Pasteurization kills microorganisms that cause disease while keeping the nutritional properties intact. In Canada, all milk must be pasteurized before it can be sold.
Today's Health Check is brought to you by KFL&A Public Health, working together for better health. Visit kflapublichealth.ca.